Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back on Horse Reality. So I have managed to get into the top 2,000 for ranking, which I've kind of been aiming for a little while, so quite pleased about that. Right now I have more horses than I have stables, which has been a problem, but I'm trying not to buy any more stables because obviously I've been trying to save up my money so that I can eventually go in here and register for one of the university courses. Still haven't totally made up my mind as to whether I'm gonna go for this or just go ahead and go for veterinary sciences, but I have quite a bit to go if I'm going to go for veterinary sciences in that regard, so I haven't done it. I do have enough for this right now, and I think I've just enough for that, but these I still need to save up quite a bit more. Now, in here with my horses, one of the things that I have been kind of working on, and part of the reason I probably have ended up with so many horses at the minute and kind of am overstocked with horses, is the fact that if I go in here, Mash Pay here is a mare with 11 average and 1 good. She's 608. She's a smoky black. Now this is her foal here, Mashwin, who is 620, has 9 good and 3 average, and is also smoky black. So I bred Mashwin basically to replace Mash Pay so that I could eventually sell off Mash Pay, because I wanted a similar, or you know, the same colour, if I could, possibly the same sort of genetics for colour, but a slightly better genetic profile, better overall stats. That's kind of what I was aiming for. So I'm quite pleased with Mashwin and the fact that I will probably keep Mashwin now as a replacement for Mash Pay. Now, if I go in here, I've got quite a few filly foals at the minute. I have a couple of 3 very good ones, some 2s, some 12 goods. Some of them I've decided to sell, which is why I've put them up. I also have a lot of colt foals in here, and some of them I'm probably going to keep for their colour. Some of them I'll probably sell off. Like for example, a Praven here is a chestnut frame, which did take a little bit of a few attempts to get that one. So that's where I've kind of gone with that. Now, I've already cared for Mashwin, my filly foals here, and my colt foals, but my brood mares in here. There's a couple of foals that have been born that I haven't sorted out yet. So I have a couple in here that need to do their training and so forth. So I've already done cares for Mash Pay. Now we're going to put Mash Pay in for training. There are quite a few mares that I have not recovered. Normally what I do is every time my mares have a foal is I find a new stallion and cover them again. I haven't done it this time, and part of the reason I haven't done it this time is because at the minute I want to figure out, are there foals that I'm happy enough to keep as my replacement for that mare, or do I need to continue trying with that particular mare, or do I want that mare for something different? So that is kind of what I've been trying to do. At the minute I really want to get a replacement for Raven, so something that has at least 12 good, that's also black roan. Out of her, so that's what I've been kind of working with her. I don't think we've had anything yet. No, we didn't have anything quite yet to match her, so she's something that I'm going to have to probably recross on something. She is due to foal, I think. Oh no, wait, hold on. Wrong mare, right. She is due to foal soon. Yeah, in a couple of days, so we'll see what happens with that. This is another one now that I've decided to sell on because I'm happy enough with one of the foals I think I have out of her. Now, I'm just going to put her in to do some training there. And her colt as well. Right. Now, Scream here had a new foal, which I have yet to sort out. I haven't recovered Scream yet at all. Actually, I'll put her in for 100, so Scream is 660, 6 average and 6 good, so let's have a look at her foal here. So this is 3 average and 9 good, so in that regard this foal is an improvement on her. It is a colt unfortunately, so it's not the filly that we were kind of hoping for. I'm pretty much happy, I think, to go back with the same stallion and try again with Scream, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So actually I'm going to have to get more money out of the bank. Let's see. We'll just withdraw what we'll probably need for that. So, where is she? Scream is here. Now, as I sort of explained at one point, is some of these horses I'm trying to make sure there's no duplicate in their lineage, and then other times I'm not worrying. In this particular case there is a duplicate. There's this foundation horse in twice. So I'm working on kind of two different lines with my horses at the moment. So we've recovered Scream with that stallion now. So hoping for a filly next time. If I don't get a filly, I might try a different stallion. So something that carries double cream. And I'm not too worried I don't really want any agouti in whatever stallion I choose. So I'll probably avoid any stallions that have agouti, but I'll probably go anything that's a double dilute. Right, so we need to name this foal now. So let's give this foal a name now. So right now, obviously the foal hasn't got genetics just as good overall in terms of overall genetic potential, but that's because I think the stallion's slightly lower. Now, let's see, what could we name this one? Okay, Spectre, there we go. So that's going to be Spectre, and I haven't sorted that foal out into block right now, but we'll leave it for there. So now we've done all of the cares and everything for all of them. So this is my premium broodmare block. Now there's a couple of foals in here that are quite new. So start here with Altiva. Now she needs her cares done because I actually haven't done any of her cares. She just needs to do one more of these and then she's actually finished in that, so I might enter her in a competition. So this is her new foal. It's got 3 averages and 9 goods. It's 638, so that's an improvement on Altiva. So it's a colt. And it was Biotica, which is my 4 very good stallion. Right, so I didn't type that wrong. Right. Okay, so that's gonna be that foal. Might keep that foal yet. I don't know. Have I genetically tested this foal? I haven't genetically tested this foal yet, so some of these I know obviously that it's not going to carry, but we're just going to go ahead and do all the tests. So let's have a look. Okay, so we already knew that it was buckskin, but that's been confirmed there, so it's also got carries done. So we'll put that in there. Okay, so that's that foal sorted now out of the premium foal block. Okay, Amber here has a foal as well. I'm going to go in here and look for the ones that I haven't actually properly sorted their foals yet. Rosie had a foal I think last night, so this is a newer one. So we'll sort through these ones, I think, primarily. Okay, so done Amber's care, and we'll send out Amber to do as much as possible. Okay, so she had a foal here. This is a filly foal. 2 very goods and 10 goods. Sorry, 2 very goods and 10 goods, which is not as good as Amber, unfortunately. So we're just gonna do her cares really quickly. Put her in for a bit of training as well. Right, now she needs a name, so we'll give her one. And that's her sorted. That's how I know that I've gone and checked now. We're going to go ahead and do her genetic test as well. So we'll pick all of those. Okay, so she is a smoky black. So we'll update it here. There we are. Okay. Now, I'm curious to see Rosie's foal here. So this is Rosie, who we've had for quite a long time, actually, out of most of the mares. So put her in to do 100%. Right, so here's her foal. Okay, so we'll just quickly get her foal started in basic training before we do anything else. Right, okay, so for genetics, 624 for total genetics, which is a little bit slower than Rosie, but that's okay. So 624. Now, okay, so she is 624, and she's got 4 very goods. Okay, that's fantastic. She would be quite a nice one to keep. So 4 very goods, and that'll be 8 goods. She is a filly, so she can go into her filly foal block whenever she's ready. Now we're going to go ahead and test her. I think I may put Rosie back to the same stallion, possibly. Okay, so buckskin with dun, so, and she's also got roan. So we'll put this in here. Right. So she is a buckskin, carries dun, and also carries roan. So I think I might actually use that same stallion back on her there. Right. Okay, so that's her sorted now. For now I'm not going to cover Rosie because I kind of want to save some of my money, so I'm just not going to do that for the moment. Right, now Tigress here had a foal. Now Tigress is a 3 very good, 9 good, so if we have a quick look at her foal here, her foal is also a 4 very good, so that's our 4 very goods and 8 goods. Okay, so this is also a filly, so she can go in there when she's ready. And 630, okay. So 630, and right, okay, we'll update that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and test this foal now and see what we get. Right, okay, that's all of those. Let's have a look. Okay, so this one is a black dun. I'm quite actually happy with that because I've wanted a nice black dun mare for a while. So, pleased with that, definitely. Forgot to do the cares, so we'll quickly do that. Now, right, the last thing that I want to do is go in here. Now, we've not done all the cares for the other ones that we have here yet. I want to go into the stallion block because I want to get a lot of these stallions entered in to do the competitions because I like to get them into conformation shows. It's just generally good to do so. I didn't mean to go back to my other horse there. Right, okay. So we're going to get all of these stallions in to do a bit of training first. That's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to get them all in to do a little bit. Probably could have actually picked a different training for him there. Kind of overused his energy there. They don't actually need to do that much. I'll put them in there, I think. So Avalon's done quite well for us. It's had 3 day champions shows far. Very pleased with how that one's performed. Don't really have enough to let's put that in there, I think. Okay, so that's Bluefinch done, and now we've got Burden, so we'll get their caretaking done. Right. Let's have a look. So, a couple more stallions here to go through and care for. Now Apricot's done, so we'll leave that. Right, we've got Custard, Dara, Freddy, Gloss, Nova, Paranormal, River, Shakira, Smokescreen, and Wonderland. There is one of these horses, Dara, here, who is ready to try and do a clinical approval test on, which we'll do after we've done the entering into competitions, because I want to see if they're ready or if they're going to meet the standard that they need to be at for it. Okay, let's Gloss. We're not going to put every single horse. I prefer to enter my stallions into conformation shows more than anything else because foals I'm not so worried about until they're a little bit older, unless I think it's a particularly good foal. Sometimes I do enter all of my horses, and most days it's just the stallions that I aim for. Saves a bit of money if I just focus on the stallions. Right. Okay. There's only one of my stallions. No, actually there's 2 stallions I think haven't yet got their star predicate. Everything else has. Smokescreen's one of them, I know. He's very much struggled to get a star predicate. So I don't think he's ever going to manage it. I just don't think he's got the genetics for it. Right, so that's all of our stallions ready. So we're going to go in here to the conformation shows. Okay, so we're just going to put our stallions in, nothing else. So just selecting them for this. There's another 40 minutes to this show, so there's plenty of time if I want to go back and enter any of the other ones, but I think for today I'm just going to put the stallions in. I did that. I'm going to refresh. Nope, didn't think so. When I clicked that it didn't. Okay, already entered. Mares, stallions. I think all of my stallions are entered now. Yeah, so let's have a look and see how they did. Obviously it can change because they haven't gone in. Okay, that's pretty good so far. Apricot's sitting up at the top there. Smokescreen just never manages to get these rosettes here, so he's not got his star. I don't think Nova has either. No, Nova hasn't got his star yet. Right, so we're going to go in here to the veterinary clinic and we're going to do the clinical check on Dara here to see. So let's go and find out. Okay, so congratulations, your stallion Dara has received the predicate clinically approved by DeLorean. Okay, so there we can see that he's clinically approved now, so I can add that to his name now. Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing at the minute. As I said, I'm not going to cover these other mares just for the moment because I want to figure out what I have, what I'm going to keep, and what I'm going to replace, and I need to, you know, decide that because I don't want to breed more foals and end up in a situation where I'm stuck with even less space. And I've saved up 25 wildlife tickets, so I want to kind of keep those going forward for a future visit to the wildlife park to try and get some maybe rare coloured mustangs, hopefully. But that's my plan anyway. Right, anyway, scrubs, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you said the video, and bye guys!